Hello, and welcome back to Wild Thoughts with your host, The Big Bang. Guys, welcome back to another great day. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's little rant on the updates that we are doing. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, I want to be a part of all of this. I want to be a part of the Big Bang's world. I want to be part of the Wild Thoughts. Maybe you want to write in some of your own crazy, wild thoughts that you want me to pronounce for you and say. Well, if you do, don't fucking do it, because I won't read it. But if you want to send in your damn problems, you can. I'll read that. Now, if you want to send in some of your, weird phobias or weird things that you like to do, and you want to be sponsored on this show, and you want to have a shout out from the Big Bang, well, then you can go ahead and you can write into the show. That email address is reflife32@gmail.com. That's right. If you want to write into the show, you're more than welcome to. And sometimes I respond to your inquiries, and sometimes I choose not to respond to your inquiries. Now, you might be saying you have to respond. No, I don't. I ain't gotta do shit. I can say no if I want to. Just like if I'm working somewhere and they're telling me something to do that's unreasonable, I can say no. That's right. And now you have the power to say no too. Yep, it can happen. It can happen in your daily work. You should not be afraid of someone saying that they're going to fire you because you disobeyed someone's authority figure, especially someone that you don't even really even know who they are, and they're like trying to tell you what to do. You're like, bro, I've known you for like a week. Like, I ain't listening to you. I might have known you for a month. Shit, I ain't gonna listen to you. I don't know what you know. I don't know if that makes sense, but sometimes when you're at a workplace and people are trying to tell you what to do, and you like look at them and they're like looking at you like you're just the most evil person in the world because, I don't know, maybe you had to pee or something, or something like that. I don't know, you could have to do anything. Maybe you showed up 5 minutes late to work and they don't like that. Maybe you parked in the wrong spot. Maybe they don't like that. Maybe they don't like that, you play music, or maybe they don't like that you drive a fast car or a big car or own multiple cars. People can like you for all their weird reasons, but you gotta let that shit go. You can't be holding on to it for some reason. You can't be holding on to anger because of how you would move toward an intellectual being. Now, that must have been hard to follow, because that was hard to spit out. I don't even know what the heck that was. That was like straight from the God's mouth or something. I don't know. That was something from God up there today. And that's just how that one is going to knowledge drip into your brain. Now, let's get into some great affirmations that we have decided as a collective group. I have been emailing back and forth with a few people to get out these different ideas and ask them what they think of the affirmations that I am now saying. So now there is an email base of me sending out what I write to people, and then people say if they like it or not, and they donate $25, they donate $50, something like that. Mostly depending on how much they like my work, how much they like my words. So, I mean, it's pretty easy being me. I just like to chill and laugh and read and write down some bullshit ideas and fuck with the world, and go out there and buy shit, live like I'm abundant, live like I want to live, man. I'm pretty sure I've gotten more things in this life than no kings ever. I'm pretty sure I've been able to experience more than kings and queens of the past, and even pharaohs or whatever else. I mean, we got it pretty good. I ain't got much to complain about, so whatever. But here we go. Let's get into these affirmations that I've been bouncing off from people back and forth through emails. So, We start off with this. Waking up 15 minutes earlier will change your life. That's right. That's right. We will pay off our debts. I will have cash for that car that I want. I will have a whatever I want because you know why? I'm fucking smart. So good. Take that, bitch. I am smart. I am happy. I am fucking hatred sometimes too. I am not happy all the time. I will be money rich though. I'm telling you, I am angry. I am so angry that I will succeed at being an NBA official. I will succeed at doing whatever you want to do. So fuck it, whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? I will have enough money to pay for a brand new car. I know that Wild Thoughts with the Big Bang is the best podcast you've ever listened to, and that the Massive Movement part of this podcast will be heard worldwide. I will be able to get Age of Empires 2 and a computer, all right? So I got to get a computer one of these days. Do I have a computer? Nope. I mean, I got a smartphone, and, I got a new smartphone. Whew. I will have my Tacoma paid off. Whatever your car is, you will have it paid off by December of 2019 because you are living in abundance. I'm going to make double my money every month. I expect to double my money. That's what you should be thinking too. You should be expecting to double your money. You should keep your job, but you should be able to also at the same time expect to double your money every month. That should be one of your goals. It's one of the greatest goals that I think I've ever came up with, is that every month I got to do better than my last month. I got to double it. That's my goal. So every month I've been able to double my income. Been able to get a few toys. It's been great because I've been able to double my income, and money is good. Whoever says money is bad is not that. You don't want to listen to that person. If there's anybody out there saying that money is bad or it's a root of all evil, no, money is holy and good. I'm telling you, money is abundant. Money, you got to change the way you think about money first. You got to know that money comes to you in almost every possible way it can think of. And sometimes we just don't see the opportunities to pick it up. Whether it's the credit cards that come in the mail. Now, I don't know how many of you use credit cards, but dang, I get a lot. And I've been thinking lately, like, they're just giving me money. But, they give everybody money. Because, that's how they make the world run. They give us money, we give them money, and, we buy what we need, and then we just pay it off $25 a month at a time. And, after a while, whatever, your credit stays all good. It doesn't even matter. Now, you got to live like a king. You got to go travel and see what you wanted to do. And now you might be $50,000 in credit card debt. But that's just how the fucking cookie crumbles sometimes. Did you enjoy all the experiences that the $50,000 that bought you? Of course you did. It was way better than working at a goddamn 8 to 9 job all day. That shit sucks. Who wants to do that shit? 8 to 9, 8 to 7, 7 to 7. I don't know. Whatever the fuck you work. 6:15 to 6:15. Whatever time you got to be there. Like, damn, that shit sucks. Like, who wants to work hourly? Like, bro, we should not be trying to work hourly. If you go into, like, fucking China, everybody there owns their own damn business. Everyone that works a job, it's only temporary. It's not meant to be there for 40, 50 years. It's meant so that you can get some money while you start your own business. Now, you got to be thinking about starting your own business all the time, I think. Or some type of idea that will make you money. Some type of things that will, while your side hustle, your knowledge drip, or if you play music, you're a comedian, or if you're a video person, whatever the fuck you do, you got to, just keep fucking working too, though, because you got to not just quit your job. You can't just fucking quit your job and manifest that bullshit. Like, that shit doesn't work. Like, you can't just, fuck it, what's today? Tuesday, Thursday, something like that. It's one of those days. And you listen to like a Tony Robbins or something. You go, fuck yeah, I'm just going to manifest it and be rich. And then you fucking quit your job. Well, I hope you had at least a little bit of money saved up. But if you didn't, or you don't have enough, like what the hell? Keep your job. Keep the job and work it when you have your free time. But you got to keep the job. You got to keep a steady income check coming in. Don't think that shit's not good. Like, because this world, you need money. And when you start something new, you're not going to be fucking rich in a fucking month. You're not going to be rich in like 2 months. You're not going to be rich in like 7 months. It might be like a year, 2 years, 3 years. Like, you got to have a long ass plan. You got to be like the fucking turtle. Slow it down. But you got to soar like a fucking eagle, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, that makes great sense. You got to fucking grow and be like a turtle, slow and patient. But at the same time, you have to be that damn eagle. That eagle that just picks up that turtle and drops it off the thing because it takes so long. I mean, it's good to be a turtle, but at the same time, it's better to be the eagle. Because the eagle gets shit done, and so do the turtles, but it just takes a lot longer. And you know, it's true what they say. It's this, but it doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking matter. It's the same shitty ass race. The turtle, the eagle, the lion, the human, whatever it is, we're all on the same fucking race. Our race is the race to replenish the earth again so that more life can grow. That means death or whatever you want to call it. And that's what that is. It's 100% true. If you don't believe me, look it up. Because that's what happens. Whew, that was a lot of words right there. Man, we're only 12 minutes in. I can't believe we're 12 minutes in. Wow. I didn't even pause to breathe right there. I didn't even pause to stop. I didn't even finish reading the affirmations. I was supposed to finish reading those affirmations, but fuck it. Like, I don't even remember where I was. Oh yeah, because I said I am going to make double in my money every month. That's what I said. And that's how I got off on that fucking tangent. Because it's true though. Fucking shit. I am going to have, however much money I want in my bank account. Now, you should have that written down, how much savings you want as well. Just to read that and go like, I could get that. Because if you can figure out how to get $5 and $10, fucking shit. You can figure out how to get $1 million. You can figure out how to get $20 million. You can figure out how to get $955,000 million. Like, how hard can it be? Like, it's abundant. It's everywhere. Go look for it. Go find a niche. Go find something that needs to be covered and covered it. It's like the damn teachers. If you can't do it, you teach. Maybe that's what I am to you guys. Maybe I'm the teacher. I'm not a doer, but maybe I am the teacher. And with that being said, I don't want to be the teacher. Fuck that. Nope. I'm a doer as well. So fuck that. I'm a doer and I'm teaching everyone else how to do it too. Ugh. I will be happy and grateful. I am going to accept everything and make it believable through the muscles on my face. I am going to be looked upon with love. I am going to help others have a good time. I am going to train my brain to be used 100% of the time. I will not give up until I get what I desire. Congratulations, you have made it. Whew, yeah, so there is all those little nice affirmations for your little butthole today. And while we take a quick break and we grab a quick drink, I want you to think about all those times that you forgot to breathe during that part of the podcast because of how intense and how much fire was just pouring into your soul. So take a breath with me. Drink some water, or if you got Gatorade or whatever the hell you got. I got some water here and Gatorade. But right now I'm going to take a drink of the water. That's pretty much it. Put this over there. Now, to get into what we have all been waiting for so long. A massive movement. That's right. We're getting back in to the massive movement. A massive movement, part 4, written by me, illustrated by me, written by you, and read by all the people out there that, of course, have enjoyed this. So, let's get this going. Stretch our arms, take a deep breath. Breathe it out. Stretch your arms out. You had a long, tight day. You know what I'm saying? You got to get relaxed. You got to get sobered up. You got to get, because the best way to do it is to stay super relaxed. Stay relaxed and stay alive. All right. A massive movement, part 4. As I lay sleeping, the inspiration has come to me to write part 4 of our massive movement. The first thing that I need to know to even start a massive movement is that of confidence. You must have self-confidence and reassurance in yourself. How does someone like you show you are confident? The confidence theory I have come up with is one used throughout time. It is the ability to sit when everyone lays. It is the ability to start to rise to your knees when everyone meets the courageousness of the sitting. Self-confidence is the most important part about the whole massive movement. We need but one ruler to conquer our laziness. We need but thousands to make a change. Now, we put to question an old adage of time. Who is the one ruler that is needed in order to conquer? The answer to that question is your own mind. How do we go about changing our minds to self-confidence? Well, first, we must begin with telling the mind that we are capable of getting the things we desire. Put ink to paper or words on the computer. For example, if you want a pay raise at your work, you must first come to the conclusion that you are happy and enjoy the work you do. Now tell and write what you have done to become a person worthy of a raise. I will share with you some ideas that have been brought onto me early this Sunday morning about how to enter your kingdom of God. I am confident in my abilities to render more service than what I am paid to do. I have undoubted knowledge that I am easily able to double my work with less effort. I am tempted by my own two eyes to make reality into reality of my mind. I am confident in my ability to know that I can get what I want, when I want, how I want it, and that my mind will give it to me. First, I will be in possession of my desire and the fire. I give my glory and praiseworthy to the gods for allowing me to have what I desire. I now begin to rise from sitting to kneeling to pray and asking first of myself if the thing I am going for is ready for me to achieve. As I stay kneeling, praying and doing it with full confidence, I pronounce to God, the Holy Spirit, the wind, the seas, the rivers, the trees, the ants, and all creatures that have the confidence to spread my message. Known to me and me alone, I stand with passion and confidence, poised, ready to receive my blessing. The light shines on my mind. The answer comes and I listen and I obey. Although my thoughts have given me what I desire, it is time to run and take action towards my accomplishments. Although the physical obedience may not be true, I have seen the mountaintop. I have seen the deepest trench, because I know, beginning to pull myself out of the whole trench to get the abundance that God and myself has promised me. As you press on in your guided tour, do not abolish thoughts of not being capable of finishing, breathing, or failure, and perish the thoughts of failure. Perish the thoughts of failure, not and die as you stay laying. Live the thought of failure and see the abundance of God dance around you. See, the beginning of the massive movement was decided by me praying and asking first of myself the confidence to do it, then second, asking of God. And third, just starting the fucking process. The manifestations that take place in your mind, do not ignore. The ideas of self-peace, do not ignore. The feeling of good and the feeling of bad. Embrace both with love and understanding. Take time to put thoughts into words, words into actions, and actions to the living and breathing. That is abundance. And once you get what you prayed for, once you get what you thought you could get, then start over and fucking do it again. But this time, do it with a greater ease on your mind, on your body, on your soul. For you know now you can accomplish, which that inspires you. Free your farts that are locked inside of you and let the air rush to eat more air. Open the rush of your mind and meet more greater minds than your own to accomplish your massive movement. Allow your mind to mingle with other great creations and live in abundance for all time and wake with God. It is given for you to know the kingdom of thy God. From now on, I send you love and forgiveness. Forgiveness is the fragrance a rose gives on the bottom of your heel after you crush it. How do we begin this next part of the massive movement? It is very simple. You need to close all the wounds from your past. Let the wounds close through the passive movement of your blood. The traffic in your body was and is created by what you put into your body through hearing, seeing, eating, and breathing. And most importantly, in what you think. Now, as we learn how to choose our wounds to close, I will tell you a story of how some of the greatest and most strong, wealthy people had started to close their wounds. It starts like this. You must let your wounds go. The wounds are in the past, and yet you continue to go back and pick the wounds. You are doing a lot of damage when you pick your wounds, just like you do damage to your mind by picking at the wounds. You are beginning to be healed, and you tear it apart. You tear apart the fresh new skin and all the blood and other things that have gone into your life. And now you must start over. But that is okay, because every time you fail, you learn. You learn a lot about yourself. Love yourself. All right, and that's all of the massive movements part 4. Oh, I can't believe we got into that. That was like, whew. Oh, we're already at 23 minutes. Oh, yeah, that's good enough for this podcast. Well, guys, thanks for coming on out here. Thanks for sharing your bushes and hitting the trees and, whatever else we did in this great abyss of that we call a podcast. We got like 30 seconds before I turn it off. So go ahead. Thank yourself. Thank you. Pat yourself on the back. Say, good job. I did it successfully. And my life is perfect as it should be. Well, until next time, guys, this is Wild Thoughts. And this is your host, The Big Bang